Today I will show you how to install the gable ornament of our new Farmhouse series. In order to prepare properly for the installation of the gable, it is recommended that you work on a clean, flat surface. Lay out the following pieces on the surface. You will have piece number 1, number 2, number 3 and 4, as well as the center plate, 5 attachment plates, and 1 bag of screws. Make sure you have screw bases in place for the gable attachment plates. Measure from longest point to longest point in order to determine the measurement of piece number 1. Then, find the angle of the gable with a square or a false square. Back on piece number 1, trace the previous measure and angles found at the gable. Bevel the previously marked measurements using a cold cutting tool, electric shears, or metal scissors. Please refer to the cutting guide available on our website for this part. After each cut, always make sure that the adjustments are adequate before proceeding to the next step. Install the attachment plates on the back of the panel. You can easily identify the back of the panel by the fold line. In order to determine the measurement of piece number 2, fasten piece number 1 in place. Then, measure from the inside of the gable to piece number 1. Find the center of piece number 2, then bring back the same angles taken earlier when cutting piece number 1. Transfer these angles to piece number 2, starting from the center. Once the measurements have been transferred, make the cuts on piece number 2, and then install the attachment plates to piece number 2. Before proceeding to the next step, make sure that the measurements are adequate and then remove piece number 1. Now return to the flat surfaces with pieces number 1 and number 2 to attach them to the center plate. To attach the center plate, find the center of the plate and then find the center of piece number 1. Secure the plate in place and then repeat these steps for piece number 2. Once you have installed pieces number 1 and number 2 on the center plate, continue with a straight piece to find the measurements for the pieces number 3 and number 4. Trace your measurement, then make your cuts before installing them on the center plate. Install the remaining attachment plates to pieces number 3 and number 4 once they've been attached to the center plate. Before proceeding with the final installation of the gable, apply an Adfast type sealant that matches the matte colors in the junction at the back of the pieces. Finally, install the gable at the desired location.